After World War II, Fulton Sheen commented, like, Adolf Hitler has destroyed the photographs of society. But then he added, the church has kept the negatives. Okay, the church has kept the negatives. And we say that the family is the blueprint for society. It's the blueprint to rebuild the culture. Like, this is Respect Life Sunday. And we might ask, like, where does Respect Life come from, and where does it lead? Where does respect for life come from? We say the answer is respect for life comes from respect for the act which transmits human life. That's the definition of chastity. So chastity leads us to respect for life. And where does respect for life lead us? Respect for life leads us to strong family life. St. John Paul II defined the family as the sanctuary of life, the place where human life is transmitted and nurtured. And today begins the Synod of Bishops in Rome on the family. And so that's kind of the centerpiece of civilization. And like we say, there's this kind of domino effect between chastity, between respect for life, between the family. Actually, I have that theory that in life there are only 4 dominoes. And the 4 dominoes are society, the family, respect for life, and chastity. And we say the basic unit of society is not the individual, but the basic unit of society is the family. As goes the family, so goes society. When the family flourishes, society flourishes. When the family breaks down, society begins to wobble. And so again, that family is defined by its respect for life. It's the sanctuary of love and life. The family is a communion of social charity, not merely social justice, giving everyone their due, but social charity, to will everyone the greatest good. And again, that respect for life comes from respect for the act which transmits human life. And we say the last 50 years are the proof. Because in the 60s, the first domino was under attack. The sexual revolution, the contraceptive pill, the miniskirt. We say modesty is the protection for the virtue of chastity. Modesty is the moat around the castle. It's the wall that protects the virtue of chastity. And once the modesty and chastity fall, like we say, the next victim is respect for life. In the 70s, abortion was legalized. And now there's all kinds of attacks on the family to redefine what the family is. And like we say, they're all connected. You can't be pro-life if you're not striving to live chastity. You're not pro-family if you're not respecting life, human life. Okay? They're all connected. And just as those dominoes fall, so society is rebuilt. The foundation to rebuild society is respect for the act which transmits human life, which is chastity. Even as black gets blacker, white can become whiter. As the world becomes worse, the church can become purified. We can become better. And Pope Francis said that the devil hates the family. The devil hates the family because without the family flourishing, we live in a culture of death. When the family breaks down, society becomes a culture of death. And a culture of death spawns monsters. Like every day in the newspaper, we read about another monster, being spawned being bred by that culture. A culture of life produces saints, okay? And so in the midst of this battle, great saints are raised up by God too at the same time. They say great civilizations in human history, most of them were not overtaken from the outside, not overrun by barbarians, but they rotted from within. Morality they fell into sin. And that corruption of morals is what led to their demise. And so, again, we say the Holy Family, the family is the blueprint. And St. John Paul II said that the evangelization of humanity passes through the family. And the evangelization of the family passes through the Holy Family. So the Holy Family is the model for family life. They say the vocation to family life is to build another Nazareth. So we pray that our society may be rebuilt. But that can only happen when there's a renaissance, a renewed love and devotion to the family as the sanctuary of love and life. So we pray that culture will be transformed into a culture of life and a civilization of love.